Okay, I'm back here with part 2 on my, I guess you could say, just talking about the situation with Viacom and YouTube, because I know a lot of people have talked about it lately, over the past couple of years. Now, as I mentioned at the end of part 1, I basically brought up the fact that what YouTube and people in charge at Google and YouTube are saying, and you can read this on the link, and you click on the link here, you can read it at YouTube's blog, is that basically Viacom is using every trick they can think of to make it look like YouTube is at fault. They go as far as to they've gone to hire different marketing agencies. They've gone on to hire employees. They've gone on to deliberately, as they say, rough up the videos to make them look like it was stolen or leaked. They've even used phony email addresses to open up YouTube accounts. And they even went as far as to send employees to Kinko's to upload clips from computers there so it wouldn't be traced back to Viacom. So in other words, Viacom, from what this blog entry here says about YouTube, is basically doing everything in their power to basically win the lawsuit, and I guess essentially gain control of the site. Now they do go on to say that Viacom's efforts to promotionally disguise its use of YouTube has worked so well that even its own employees could not keep track of everything it was posting or leaving up on the site. As a result, on countless occasions, Viacom demanded the removal of clips that it had uploaded to YouTube, only to return later to sheepishly ask for the reinstatement. In fact, some of the very clips that Viacom is suing us over, or suing YouTube over, were actually uploaded by Viacom itself. So in other words, Viacom, I guess, did such a good job in disguising its use of YouTube that it couldn't even the employees they used couldn't keep track of everything that was being posted and left on the site. Right, to the point that Viacom demanded the removal of the clips, the very clips that they probably had the employees upload in the first place. Now they do say that given Viacom's own actions, there is no way YouTube could have ever have known which Viacom content was and was not authorized to be on the site. But Viacom thinks YouTube somehow figured it out. The legal rule that Viacom seeks would require YouTube and every web platform to investigate and police all content users upload, and would subject those websites to questioning liability if they get it wrong. So in other words, what Viacom wants is for YouTube, like sites like YouTube, Blimp TV, and Dailymotion to basically investigate and police all content uploaded by people like myself, people like you, and make sure it's not, copyrighted by them or something, I guess. And what would happen is it would subject sites like YouTube to crushing liability if they get it wrong. So in other words, sites like YouTube, Blimp TV, and Dailymotion could basically be wiped out, could be destroyed, if you will, if Viacom gets what it wants. Now again, you could read this when I put the link up here. Now it says Viacom's brief isolated lines, or brief misconstrued isolated lines. I can't pronounce it's MISCONSTRUES, isolated lines from a handful of emails produced in this case to try that YouTube was founded with bad intentions, and asked the judge to believe that even though Viacom tried to repeatedly buy YouTube, YouTube is like Napster or Groksky. So basically, they're trying to say YouTube is like Napster. You used to go to Napster, download a song, sometimes you'd have to pay a fee, sometimes it was free. That's what they're talking about. They're trying to compare YouTube to Napster and Grotsky. Now, YouTube says that nothing is further from the truth. YouTube has basically been the leader in providing media for companies with 21st century tools to control, distribute, and make money from the content online. Basically, YouTube is saying, look, since the day we were founded and the day we sided with Google, we have been the leader in providing media companies with 21st century tools to control, distribute, and make money from the content online. And they go on to say that working in cooperation with rights holders, our Content ID system, which you see every time you go to My Videos, when you log in, you go to My Videos deal, the Content ID system scans over 100 years worth of video every day and lets right holders choose either to block, leave up, or monetize those videos. In other words, they let the rights holders, they let the people in charge of basically they let the people that have the rights to, like, say, the video, to the content in the video, or the rights to the song, they let them decide which can be blocked, which can be left up, and which can be muted. And they go on to say that over 1,000 media companies are now using Content ID, including every major U.S. network broadcaster, movie studio, and record label, and the majority of those companies choose to make money from user-uploaded clips rather than block them. So in other words, so basically they're saying, like, okay, when you upload a song, when you have a song on a video, like a fan vid, sometimes you'll see that copyright deal, right? Third-party content, or video blocked in certain countries. Basically, that's the rights holders are saying, hey, we're leaving it up, but there might be some ads there. But you might have some ads there, or you might see the Amazon and iTunes link on the bottom. Basically, that is the rights. That is basically the rights holders. In other words, the companies, the record labels, the movie studios, whatever you want to call them, their way of saying, this is how we're making money. You want to use our song, that's fine, but we're going to have people who watch it click on here, see if maybe they want to buy the song. And they go on to finish by saying it is a true win-win situation that reflects the long-standing commitment to working with right holders to give them the choices they want while advancing YouTube as a platform for creativity. So basically, it's a win-win. It's a win-win for people like at WMG and Sony Music, and it's a win-win for users like myself who like to use some of the music to make fan vids and stuff like that. They say they look forward to defending YouTube and upholding the balance that Congress struck in the DMCA to protect the rights of copyright holders, the progress of technological innovation, and the public interest in free expression. I'll be back. Back in just a little bit.